Another day at the tiny house, another project done. I was thinking I would go ahead and get the wall behind the toilet finished today, but it's about 4 o'clock and I've been out here for, a couple hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours, and I think I'm done for the day. I'm pretty wasted and it is very powdery in here. It's filled with the drywall fumes, which is why I've left my lovely mask on. So if you want to get a close-up on that, go to Lowe's and get some of those if you're going to be doing drywall. Or if you're going to be cutting plywood or anything like that, you really need to be wearing a mask. This is the progress I made today. This is the wall that's going to be behind our oven stove camp chef unit. And this piece was actually probably a little bit harder than the left piece because I had to get those top cuts up there, and sort of situating it in here was pretty difficult to get it. It actually didn't need to go as high as I put it up there because the ceiling material is going to stop right on this. It's going to be bolted onto that, so it's not really going to be a big deal. But this is all done and you can see the wires have plenty of space to move around and go where they need to go. This side, the boxes, I cut them out much better than I did before, so there's not really going to be a need to do any sort of trim work around these. No extra drywall compound will be needed because the electrical plates will cover these just fine. So I'm really happy with this work. The window is really clean. I did a great job with the Roto-Zip tool on this. Really took my time going around to make sure it was nice and smooth, and then I brushed this off with a broom to get that really smooth finish. And then here are my tools. This is an impact wrench, and it only comes with this quick disconnect, which I've added another quick disconnect to give me a little bit more space. And then this is a drywall dimpling attachment, so you can get these drywall screws and you attach them to that. That's a magnetic bit, and then this makes sure that you only screw it in as far as it needs to go to make each of the screws flush with the drywall, because you don't want to go any further than flush, otherwise you will ruin the drywall and you will ruin the screws holding power. So let me back up a little bit for you, and here's an even further back view of what was done today. We're not going to be doing any of the taping and floating until this is towed out to the property that it's going to sit permanently. If anything cracks, we'll see it, because this is all just bare drywall. So for all those of you who keep asking, why are you using drywall, it's just going to crack, that's the first thing I have to say to you. And the second thing is, we like the way this looks, and that's why we're doing it. And it's going with the aesthetic that we're looking for. It's going to be very clean looking. And to be honest, it's going to be really easy to put up another sheet if any of this cracks on the way over there, and we will not be moving the house at all after we move it to where it's going. So if we sell it in the future, it's somebody else's problem, and most tiny houses aren't built for other people. They're built for the people that are building them. So this is a very custom house, as I've told you about the HDMI and optical cable in the walls, and the placement of things, the lights, the way the loft is, the way the soaking Japanese furrow tub is going to be in this corner. I mean, everything is very customized. So this is not a house that's built for resale. This is definitely built for us. And that's why we're using drywall. We're very happy with it, and it is incredibly sturdy. This 5/8 inch thick stuff is ridiculous. It's also going to make this house really heavy. So that'll be very fun to get the Chevy 2500 truck from United Rentals and see how much torque we need to pull this thing down the road. That's about it for today. I'm Casey from CaseyFriday.com. Thanks for watching.